Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to chapel. And today is Thursday, and in fact, it is a special day. It's Are You OK Day. Are You OK Day is a day that we've put together where we particularly try and make sure that we check in on people to make sure they're feeling okay. Because there's nothing worse than being isolated when you're not feeling okay. I don't know whether you were able to see the things that were put out yesterday by Dr. Delaney and Mr. Allen and the school officers, and in fact Miss Bell. The material they put up there is just fantastic, and if you've not seen it, I would really encourage you to go back and have a look at it, and look at it very carefully, and think about the things it's saying and try and put them into practice. But more than that, I wanted to speak to you today about where God fits into this. What do you do if you're not feeling okay? Because to not feel okay is to feel pain and isolation quite often, and sometimes it can be tied to doubting that God is there or that God cares. One of the great writers of the past put it this way. He said, "The giant despair appears and imprisons us in Doubting Castle." Do you like that? The giant despair appears and imprisons us in Doubter's Castle, making us doubt the goodness of God and even the presence of God. Psalm 46 in the Bible goes like this. Psalm 46 says, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea." And then he says, "God will help at break of day." God will help at break of day. The trouble with that is, it can feel like break of day is yet to come. When you're really in the pits, it can feel like you're in the middle of the night and break of day is not going to come. Is there any help for me before break of day? Well, I want to tell you what I do in this circumstance. Here's some of the things I do when I'm not feeling okay. First one's really simple. Chocolate. Chocolate helps me. I find chocolate with my coffee of a morning, that really helps me. And physiologically, what happens is when you eat chocolate, and there's other foods like this, it causes your body to react to release endorphins and enkephalins, these neurotransmitters or chemicals that go through your bloodstream and make you feel a little bit better. So chocolate's a pretty good option for me. Another option is here, there's a basketball that Mr. Lee and Mr. Cowell sort of fight over a lot of the time in the office, but anyway, I will go and do something active. I'll go and dribble a basketball, I will go for a run, I'll throw some weights around. That really helps me as well. And again, we know that that is another really good way of changing up your physiology so that you feel a little bit better about how things are going. Here's my next one. This is a Tangelo. Okay, it's not a mandarin, it's not an orange, it's a Tangelo, and these are amazing. So, go get a Tangelo, go and sit somewhere outside, nice in the sun, listening to the birds, tweeting away. Peel the Tangelo and eat it piece by piece. And as you eat every piece of it, think about the taste that's on your tongue. Don't think about anything else. Just think about that. I tell you what, it is like a choir of angels crying on your tongue. They taste that good. So I've gone chocolate, I've gone sport, I've gone Tangelo. Okay, so here's the other thing I would do. Again, this really helps me. I often will get my guitar out and I will maybe not plug it in and play. Minor chords, sad chords, major chords, they're better, but here's the best of all. Like that. The major seventh chord is just designed to make us feel good when things are not going so well. The major seventh chord. Check it out next time. But lastly, the other thing I do is reading. And I don't read technical books, but I read for pleasure. I'm going to read you a little section here. One of my lecturers when I was at Moore College was a poet, amongst other things. He's a very, very talented man and a very erudite and articulate man. And here's one of his books of poetry. Let me read it to you. This is called Unfinished Symphony. To sit and share, to listen and know the other's there. To feel emotions rise and look and catch their image in the other's eyes. To be near, to sense, to know in part the other's heart is joy, deep joy. See, one of the greatest things that God has given us to help us in some of these trying times, one of the greatest things is each other. And that is the thing I really want to leave you with today. Are You OK Day is about reaching out to each other and being reached out to by another. It really is very, very profound and very, very important that God has made us this way. We need ourselves, we need each other, and reach out. That's what we should do. We should reach out. And we should also reach out to God, because he's the one who's going to be there no matter what. Well, thank you for listening, and stay well and safe.